I still remember the exact moment I realized I was trapped. It was a Tuesday morning. I was sitting at my desk, doing the same work I had done for 6 years. The same spreadsheets, the same meetings, the same conversations. And I felt absolutely nothing. Not anger, not frustration, just numbness. That is when it hit me. I was not living. I was existing. I had built a comfortable cage around myself and I was too scared to leave it. My job was fine. My salary was decent. My life was stable. But stable is not the same as alive. Comfortable is not the same as fulfilled. And safe is definitely not the same as growing. I realized that comfort had become my prison. And the scariest part, I had locked myself in voluntarily. That morning, I made a decision. I was going to quit my comfort zone. Not my job, not yet, but the mental prison I had built. The fear that kept me playing small. The voice that said, stay safe, do not risk anything, do not try something new. I did not know how. I did not have a plan, but I knew I could not spend another 6 years feeling nothing. Today, I am going to tell you exactly how I broke free. The failures, the fear, the specific steps that finally worked. Because if I can do it, anyone can. Let me take you back to who I was before this transformation. I was a financial analyst at a mid-sized company. The job was fine. I came in at 9. I left at 5. I did good work. My boss liked me. My colleagues respected me. Everything was comfortable. But I was dying inside. Every morning, I would wake up and feel this weight on my chest. Not depression exactly, just emptiness, like I was going through the motions of life without actually living it. I had dreams once. I wanted to travel. I wanted to learn new skills. I wanted to build something meaningful. But somewhere along the way, I traded those dreams for stability. I chose the safe path. The comfortable path. The path everyone said was smart. And now I was stuck. The truth is, I was terrified of change. What if I quit my job and failed? What if I tried something new and was not good at it? What if I took a risk and regretted it? So I stayed, day after day, year after year, doing work that did not challenge me, living a life that did not excite me, trapped in comfort. The worst part was that I had convinced myself this was fine. I told myself I was being responsible, practical, mature. I was not running away from my dreams. I was just being realistic. But deep down, I knew the truth. I was scared. And comfort was my excuse to stay scared. My first attempts to change were disasters. I thought I could ease my way out of comfort. I tried waking up earlier. I tried reading self-help books. I tried making small goals, but nothing stuck. Because I was not actually changing anything fundamental, I was just rearranging the furniture in my cage. Then I tried the opposite. I decided to make a dramatic change. I would quit my job, travel the world, find myself. I even typed up a resignation letter, but I never sent it, because the moment I tried to take that big leap, fear paralyzed me. What would people think? What if I ran out of money? What if I hated it? So I stayed, and I felt like a coward. I tried joining a gym, lasted 3 weeks. I tried learning guitar, quit after 2 months. I tried starting a side business, never got past the planning stage. Every time I tried to break out of my comfort zone, I would hit a wall of fear and retreat. And every time I retreated, I felt worse about myself. I started to believe that maybe I was just not the kind of person who could change. Maybe comfort was all I was capable of. The turning point came when I realized something. I was not failing because I was weak. I was failing because I was approaching this all wrong. I was trying to make huge changes all at once. And whenever the fear got too big, I would quit and go back to comfort. It was an all-or-nothing approach. And it was not working. What I needed was a system. A way to expand my comfort zone gradually without triggering the panic that made me retreat. The breakthrough came from an unexpected place. I was talking to my friend Mark. He was a rock climber, and he told me something that changed everything. He said, when you are climbing, you do not look at the top of the mountain. That is overwhelming. You look at the next handhold, just the next one. You reach for it, you test it, you commit to it. Then you look for the next one. That is when it clicked for me. I did not need to quit my job and travel the world. I did not need to become a completely different person overnight. I just needed to find the next handhold, the next small step outside my comfort zone. So I made a rule. Every week, I had to do one thing that scared me, not terrified me, just made me uncomfortable. Something small enough that I could actually do it, but big enough that it mattered. The first week, I spoke up in a meeting when I would normally stay quiet. My heart was racing. My voice shook. But I did it. The second week, I started a conversation with a stranger at a coffee shop. Awkward as hell. But I survived. The third week, I signed up for a public speaking course. I almost canceled 3 times, but I showed up. Each small step expanded my comfort zone just a little bit. And here's what I discovered. The more I practiced being uncomfortable, the less scary it became. It was not that I stopped feeling fear. I just got better at doing things despite the fear. Let me give you the exact system I used. Step 1. I identified my comfort zone boundaries. I wrote down all the things I avoided because they made me uncomfortable. Public speaking, meeting new people, trying new activities, asking for what I wanted, taking creative risks. Step 2. I ranked them by fear level. Some things terrified me, others just made me nervous. I focused on the nervous ones first. Step 3. I scheduled one uncomfortable action every week. I put it on my calendar like an appointment, no backing out. Step 4. I celebrated every small win. After each uncomfortable action, I acknowledged that I did something hard. This trained my brain to associate discomfort with achievement instead of danger. Step 5. I gradually increased the difficulty. Once something stopped feeling uncomfortable, I moved to the next level. Within 6 months, I had done things I never thought possible. I had given a presentation to 50 people. I had traveled alone to a foreign country. I had started a side project and shared it publicly. I had asked for a raise and got it. My comfort zone had not disappeared. It had expanded. Massively. Here is what I learned. Comfort is not bad, but staying comfortable is a choice to stop growing. And when you stop growing, you start dying inside. You do not need to blow up your life to change it. You do not need to quit your job or move to another country. You just need to take one small step outside your comfort zone, then another, then another. The fear never goes away completely. You just get better at acting despite it. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is action in the presence of fear. And the most important lesson? You are capable of so much more than you think. The only thing holding you back is your willingness to be uncomfortable. So here is my challenge to you. This week, do one thing that scares you. Just one thing. Something small. Something that makes your heart beat a little faster. Maybe it is speaking up when you normally stay quiet. Maybe it is trying something new. Maybe it is having a difficult conversation you have been avoiding. Do not try to change your entire life. Just find the next handhold. Because comfort will keep you safe, but it will never make you grow. It will never make you proud. And it will never make you feel alive. The life you want is on the other side of your comfort zone. And the only way to get there is one uncomfortable step at a time. So what is your first step going to be?